Breaking news, Nigerians. They say wonders shall never cease to end. You'll be shocked to hear how DSS Director General ordered his men to shoot Emefiele. Nigerians, so many shocking things are just coming to light. Where exactly are we heading to in this country? Welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. During an interview with Arise News, Court-Okere, a convener in defense of democracy, revealed that he raised an alarm by shouting, "They want to kill Emefiele." When the DSS threatening to shoot, he added that the DSS brought over 100 armed men to the court just for the purpose of rearresting the former CBN governor, Emefiele. He further stated that the journalists had to run to the gate to get a view and record what was happening with their phones. He added that the DG of the DSS should be charged with contempt and be taken to the same correctional service where Emefiele was remanded. According to him, what happened was that they had over 100 armed DSS men, not policemen, and cracked their guns, threatening to shoot journalists. "You are where we are there." And journalists ran helter-skelter, and people were videoing with their phones. Journalists had to run to the gates and zoom their cameras to be able to capture the solid event that was happening yesterday at the Federal High Court. They threatening to shoot. It was when I was now shouting behind me that they wanted to kill Emefiele. The Director General, the DSS, is just an institution. The Director General is the one floating the court order. He is the one telling his men to remain there, and he was the one that gave the last command that Emefiele must go back to their custody. So he should be charged for contempt and be taken to the same correctional service that he refused Emefiele to go to because he is not above the law. Una know say Nigerian matter, Person don't even know how he go for take start am or how he go take end am. Calling the Director General of DSS, if you are calling the Director General of DSS, call the federal government, because it's not acting alone. Just like what they are doing to Nnamdi Kanu. You understand? These people, they don't obey court order. The DSS is above the law. The Nigerian government is above the law. That is just the simple truth. The DSS is not working alone. Before they take any decision, the federal government should be aware of it. So anybody who is thinking that the federal government is innocent in this very matter, on this very matter, you are just deceiving yourself. Whatever, any step the DSS is taking, the federal government is aware. They are working hand to hand. You understand? You just be like mama and baby. So, mama, newly nursing mother, you are always carrying your baby. You understand? So that is how the federal government and the DSS, they are operating. The federal government is aware of everything. They are the one that is directing the DSS what to do. But in a same country, does it supposed to be that like that? That a court will give order. These people do not obey court order. Make even be say the person now chronic criminal. But first of all, obey the court order. That is why we are in a democratic government. You want common man out there to obey orders. Why you don't obey order? You make the law and you are the breakers of the law. What is going on? What happened that day is what they call a show of shame. DSS have reduced himself to nothing in Nigeria. That is how they have been going around, just, disgracing themselves. What can we really call what happened that day? What can Nigerians call what happened that day? What are you fighting for? Even if you want to charge the man, even if you still want the man, first of all, obey court orders. Then you can forward your issues or whatever. But what they did is nothing to tell him about. Sadly enough, all these things that is happening now, the international communities, they are seeing us, they are watching us. We have become a laughing stock before them. Nigeria not gonna get weight again. E no get value. Nigeria not gonna be like person when they play ball. You can just toast them anyhow before the international community with all these dramas, all this display. When they display, we not even get law again. We not even get constitution again. Nothing in Nigeria is now like no man's land. This is a country where people who supposed to be in prison brandishing AK-47, and the DSS will go after those people. This is a country where a former militant leader, can I say call him a former militant leader, is unveiling his militant group with guns, and the DSS are seeing these people and they cannot challenge them. And you are now charging a man that have double barrel for a house, so which have license. Look at Emefiele. Is he not due to have a gun in his house? He's supposed to at least have a gun. If the government want to charge him for any other reasons, they should charge him for that, but not that. You understand? And before you should be charging him, you see now, because Nigerians are saying if it's because of that Naira redesign issue, the former president should not go freely. You see, they can't shift, come on for that side. They're not going to talk about the Naira redesign issue. They're not going to talk about him sponsoring terrorists, because they say they sponsor terrorists, can't name IPOB members in the Southeast, saying they finance them. They can't drop those ones. Now they are now talking about him, having gun in his house. So as Emefiele, they not get double barrel for his house. When Asari Dokubo have AK-47, unnamed AK-47 in his house, they come out online, on social media, they brandish AK-47. The DSS cannot even question him. What exactly is going on in Nigeria? I'm dropping it here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts below in the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not